Hey everybody, this is Caesar with Small Engine Velocity coming to you on the KP Mini. This weekend, this is kind of like I guess a announcement? I don't know. I'm going to be releasing, or I'm going to actually start creating on Saturday, the 1 year later video for the KP Mini. It has been a year, believe it or not, since I have purchased this bike. And we've been through a lot together. Actually, she looks like she could use a lot of a bath right now, but I am trying to get used to GP shifting right now. Wait, up is down. Okay, there you go. And I forgot what it was like to ride a small motorcycle. I guess I've gotten spoiled on the bigger bike, but this thing is so light and nimble. It's a different kind of nimble. It's not the same kind of nimble as the KPR 200. It's a different kind of nimble. This is like, you can handle yourself easier in traffic, which is, I think the number one thing that this bike has over the KPR, for me right now at this moment, is that, like, I could flat foot this on the ground. It's easy to ride. I can drive around through intersections. No problem. Super easy to do. But I miss this bike. It is back in my garage. Everything is wonderful. I have room in there right now because we're going to start moving stuff over to the shop. Yippee. And hopefully one day we'll have in like a couple of weeks, we'll have the 2-post lift in, and then I can get the Miata out of my garage, and then I can have more room to actually have a home shop. But I'm also debating at the same time putting the GTI in the garage. But if I do, at least I could take it excuse me. If I do, I can still take it in and out of the garage. Look, I'm gonna do weebly, 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 weebly. That's not dangerous driving, is it? Actually, it still has that tiny mirror on that right mirror. I think I'm gonna put that other mirror on here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So, yeah, right now I'm headed to the vape shop. I'm gonna go over there, and this is also kind of a test of the microphone. I moved it again one more time, but this time I put a dead cat on it. If anyone doesn't know what a dead cat is, it's that funny looking, fuzzy looking thing that you put on the end of your microphone. It's called windscreen, so it doesn't make all that weird noise. Because for some reason this helmet is well ventilated. I didn't know they were supposed to be like this. I mean, it's like a good ventilation, like I'm not gonna sweat to death and stuff like that, but yeah. Anyways, getting close to the vape shop. Figured that we could go riding around today. There's been a lot of questions about the KP Mini out there lately. I think it's because summer's about to roll in and everyone's looking for a new bike. They're looking for the best deal. People want, you know, maybe a China bike or something like that to help maybe for their first bike, or I don't know. Maybe they just want something more powerful and less expensive than the what's it called? Than the Grom, you know? So, there you go. Anyways, I am here. Forever Vapes. Good shop. See, look. It's also easy to shift. But I think it's easy to shift because I've been driving this bike around a lot. So, anyways, we're about to head inside. Forever Vapes. KP Mini 150cc. Custom paint job. Anyways, I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, well, we're here, and now we're not. So I wanted to bring up a question, or actually not really a question. It's a message to all the KP Mini owners out there. It is going to be the 1 year of this bike that I've owned it. And I'd like to get a little bit of a public opinion in here. For those of you that are KP Mini owners, what are your likes and dislikes? Can you please leave it in the comments below? This video probably won't release until next week, which is today, for those of you watching it now, because if it's public then it becomes today. What'd you like, what you don't like? Was there any problems that you had with the dealers? Was there a problem with you had finding parts, or is there some inconsistency, or what do you like the best about it? Is there a feature that you like about this bike that's the best? Yeah, I'm just getting some opinions because you know, it's important. I mean, this is the whole reason I have this bike, was I wanted to kind of give it a test for everybody, and I think I got a pretty good idea of how this thing works. Now keep in mind, I have the aftermarket aftermarket handlebars, levers. I've painted it. If you can look right here, I dropped it a little bit. I have the exhaust. I did the fender eliminator, which is just really remove the fender and put a generic one in there. And then there is the exhaust, the intake, airbox delete, and then the jetting of the carburetor. Now the jetting of the carburetor I didn't do. When my bike went to the shop and they fixed it all up for me, he said I went ahead and rejetted it for you. So I don't know what jets he used, and I don't know how big of jets he used. So I can't really answer that question. I've tried to ask before, but I don't know where. I guess it's a top secret thing. I've had a few things go wrong, but the stuff that's went wrong on this bike is because of something that I did. Like, for example, look, and it says up. I put that in upside down. I just noticed that. The valve lash on here, I did messed that up. Didn't tighten it all the way up. Came loose on a ride. There was a leak of oil from an O-ring on the shifter sensor. You know, just stuff. I mean, if someone, what I guess I'm really trying to find out is who's had the same problems I've had. I know people have had the same gas issue, where the bulb on the bottom of the carburetor, the screws come loose and fell off. It's like I think I've seen 3 or 4 people that's told me that so far. But anyways, I don't want to go too much detail because I'm going to put it in the video. But I'm going to produce the video. I'm going to get it all together, but it won't be complete until I feel like I got enough feedback of this, because I'm going to release this one Friday. Today's the 5th, I believe. And I don't want everyone to think that also at the same time that I'm I'm paid by Lifan, or I'm some kind of Lifan nut. I believe in the best value that you can get for your dollar, regardless of what brand or make, and the quality that you can get it at. There are other China bikes out there that are not anywhere even remotely close. They are just like a copy, a cheap copy. I don't know if anyone's ever watched Fight Club, but you know how he always says a copy of a copy of a copy? That's what some of these China bikes are. And then some of them are great. Some are even better than a Grom, like this one. I also want to check out the Benelli TNT 135. I'd love to get my feet on one of those and drive it around. That thing looks pretty awesome too. It's fuel injected. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to cover. Those KP Mini people out there, I wanted to see what you guys had as far as opinions. Cons and pros and cons. Give me at least one pro and at least one con. For those of you that just got it, like within the last 3 months, if you can even find a con, because I know you guys are just like right now going woo woo, having a blast riding around everywhere. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a video about the KP Mini, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that there will be a 1 year later video coming out soon. Looking for feedback. As far as those Ruckus people, don't worry. I got some stuff ordered to put on the Ruckus. I got to fix that radiator line, and we're going to get it going pretty soon. Anyways, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.